Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm assuming if you're watching this video you are going to camp, or you are thinking about going to camp, or you just love my camp videos. They're very popular. If you didn't know or you've never seen me before, I'm Millie and I've been going to a summer camp in the US for the last 3 years now, for the past 3 summers. The same camp, Pioneer Camp. Worked my way up the career ladder. I'm now a supervisor, hence why I'm able to film in my bunk because no kids live with me. Currently on some off time because I'm OD tonight, so I've got some off time whilst it's kind of still light outside. And I never filmed a what should you pack for camp before I left the UK, and then I thought, let me just film it when I get to camp and I'll show everybody all my stuff laid out, and I'll tell you what I've actually used so far this year, because I always overpack and then I get to camp and I just don't use half the stuff. This is the rucksack that I bring. I don't know its exact name, but it's one of the Osprey bags and it is the biggest they do. I believe it's 80 litres. So I bring this and I put all my stuff in packing cubes, which is so important. It is a tight squeeze, especially this year, because I was like, I want to be pampered. And then I also bring a suitcase. It's like carry-on size that will be let on in the carry-on section. I'm going to start with my clothes, hence why we're in my wardrobe. I'm literally sat on my floor just surrounded by bags right now, and we'll go through what I've packed and what I've used and what I haven't used, and then we'll move on to like toiletries, miscellaneous, stuff like that. Starting off with my Shabbat pile, I've brought 2 pairs of khaki shorts. So my camp is a Jewish camp. A lot of camps in America are Jewish, Jewish sleepaway camps. My camp isn't super religious necessarily, like it's not our main factor, but we do celebrate Shabbat every Friday and Saturday. At Shabbat we wear whites and khakis, which is why I've brought a lot of them this year. So I've brought this pair as well. And the only things I brought new was these cycle shorts to wear under some of my dresses and things like that. I haven't even taken the label off of these yet. I've barely worn these. I've worn my shorts quite a lot because I wear them for kind of Saturday morning services, which are a bit more chilled and not as dressy. This is a top that I bought in Walmart last year, which I wear for Shabbat. So nice, so lovely. I just wear it with my skirts and my shorts. I also bought this skirt in Walmart last year when I needed more whites and khakis. And then I've got 2 long sleeve shirts, which are both Pioneer merch from the past couple of years. I actually have barely worn these. At the beginning of camp it was really cold, and I think I probably wore them to sleep in a couple of times then. Other than that, I've just laid up with jumpers. I prefer wearing a t-shirt and a jumper than long sleeve, and I kind of wish I hadn't brought both of these because I don't really use them. In my next pile of clothes, I've just got some leggings which I cut into shorts, which I wear under all dresses and all skirts. I do this at home, not just a camp thing. I just like that bit of protection between flashing people and not flashing people, shall we say. Especially when you're at camp and you're running after kids and staff members. I brought a denim skirt for my days off. Gonna be honest, I wore a skirt a lot more last year than I did this year. I've worn this once, I think. I have 1 pair of sweatpants here, which are Pioneer merch from last year. Love these, obsessed with these. I wear these all the time when it's cold. Definitely bring a pair of sweatpants. I brought these from home, which I got on Vinted, which I'm literally obsessed with. They're from Anthropology. They were kind of expensive on Vinted, to be honest, but I'm not surprised. They were like, well, when I say expensive, they were like 10 quid, which I don't like paying that much on Vinted because it's second hand, but yeah. They're just these long trousers. They're thin material, but it's quite nice for just the cooler evenings at camp when you want to wear something that's a little bit longer than shorts. And then I've just got a pair of leggings, which again, I've really not worn because I prefer to wear like loose sweats if it's cold. That's just more if I'm doing a cookout, but I've got away with not doing that many cookouts this year, apart from in staff training, but I wore my sweats then, I didn't wear my leggings. Tie-dye, a camp staple. So this year I brought with me these tie-dye shorts, which I got for literally £1 on Vinted. Perfect because I'm just going to donate these. They were cheap, they were second hand, they've been fun to wear at camp, but I'm not going to wear them when I get back to the UK. I brought 3 tie-dye tops. One of them is in the wash and one of them I donated to one of my staff members. So this is one of the ones I've got left. And then also have this here, which is just tie-dye tried to make in my first year, which I thought I could re-tie-dye this year, but definitely won't be, so it will be getting donated / chucked away. It's quite old. And then this is so cute. This is my 4th of July outfit. It's a little jumpsuit, which is tie-dye, and it's red, white and blue. I actually took 4th of July off this year, so I didn't wear this, but maybe when I go traveling, I don't know. A lot of my stuff's actually in the wash right now, so I'm not going to show you everything that I've brought with me in terms of top, but I just thought I'd show you kind of like special items. I brought t-shirts. I think I brought, I want to say 7. I get quite hot easily, so during the day I tend to wear vest tops, and then if it's cooler at night I'll wear a t-shirt. I brought with me so many vest tops. Like, my favourite ones are these ones from Walmart. I've bought like every single colour. I plan on buying loads more before I go home because they are such a good basic. They're so form-fitting, really comfy. I've generally worn the same ones over and over, and it tends to be these Walmart ones. I did bring way too many of these vest tops. I have 2 piles here that you can see. I won't wear all of these. Half of them are also ruined by the deodorant we use in America because it stains your clothing. Really makes you not sweat, but it does stain your clothing quite a lot. I brought with me 12 pairs of shorts. Trust me when I tell you, you do not need that many pairs of shorts. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I did this. I have with me 3 pairs of denim shorts, which I've worn loads around camp this year. And then the rest are fabric shorts, and I have reworn the same pair of fabric shorts like over and over, and I tend to wear my denim shorts because I feel a bit more like supported and like I can go and run around after kids in them. 5 or 6 pairs of shorts will suffice, not 12. Up here is just all my underwear. I've brought with me loads of bits of underwear, loads of trainer socks, a couple of pairs of long socks, a couple of pairs of walking socks, and then quite a few bras, and then I brought 3 bikinis and 1 full-length swimming costume. Definitely bring a lot of socks. They get ruined or lost in the wash, but that's kind of basics I brought with me. So this is a bit of merch that I got at camp this year, which is a jumper. You are going to get so much merch at your camp, highly likely, so just kind of factor that in. I have brought a couple of zip-ups, a couple of hoodies, waterproof. Bring a lightweight one that's not too thick and can be scrunched up, because highly likelihood is it's going to rain, but it's going to be hot whilst raining. This is my wash bag that I've brought. I packed pretty much everything into here that I needed, and then I just hang it up here because I don't actually use it when I'm at camp. I have this white dress for Shabbat. I have white linen trousers, this beige dress, and then I have a beige maxi skirt, a strapless dress, this maxi skirt, this gorgeous romper that's inside out right now, and then this pink dress as well. Don't forget your pyjamas. Bring long length pyjamas, very, very important. I brought a couple of pairs of caps, and then also one of these like floppy hats. I love this. Everybody likes when I wear it. They think it's funny, so I brought it. Toiletry wise, honestly, you can get everything you need in America. Your camp is likely going to take you to Target or Walmart super soon when you get here. I just like to bring the UK stuff because it's cheaper, so I brought with me shampoo and conditioner, shaving foam, what's this called, body wash. I brought extra razor blade heads because I have like a reusable handle, loads of toothbrushes, and I brought a couple of deodorants, but I also just buy deodorant when I'm in the US because I prefer it. I would definitely say if you can get or bring as much toiletries as you can, I would do that. It's definitely cheaper than getting it in the US, but some of the stuff like a big moisturizer, for example, I have this huge moisturizer thing over here. I just bought this in the US and this has lasted me 2 years now. So yeah, you win some, you lose some. Moving on to the more miscellaneous items, I brought with me 2 physical books this year and my Kindle. So I have all of these left over from previous years. So I brought with me cheap books from the charity shop that I bought for £1 and then just brought with me here. I have all of these, which are my chargers, converter. I brought my laptop this year. You don't need your laptop at all. It's just I wanted to do YouTube stuff whilst I was here. So yeah, and also I needed it for supervisor stuff. Buy a torch when you're out here. You can get one cheap. I would Say bring a water bottle if you have a good one that you don't mind getting a little bit ruined, but I just purchased this at Target for like $22. It's really battered from being around camp, but it still works perfectly fine, and I'm gonna try and get it home. I've got my speaker. This is so good if you're getting ready in the bunk or you just want some music in the evenings. What did I bring in here? Sunglasses, super important. This is all my tech stuff like chargers, Sudocreme. Oh my goodness, please bring this. You can't get it in the US. You will thank yourself later. I brought wired headphones and AirPods. Loads of paracetamol because I don't trust American medicine. I'm scared about buying it in those huge packets. Portable chargers I brought with me. Lip balm. This repair, like a travel size repair glasses case and cleaner thingy. Obviously money and click card. Not click cards, that's what I get paid on. Monzo card and Revolut card. I've got in here. License. Cash, American cash, all super important. I brought with me sanitary towels this year because I prefer the UK sanitary towels, but I do have some US ones that I've also purchased. Bring a rucksack. I feel like this is so underrated at camp, but I carry everything in here. It's so brilliant, it just fits all of my stuff, and I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I brought with me all of my medication, obviously, and then also vitamins, because I take quite a lot of vitamins because I'm quite deficient in a lot of stuff, and also it just makes me feel better about the camp food. Obviously you've got your basics like your hairbrush, moisturiser with SPF. I brought loads of hair claws, bubbles, scrunchies. I brought with me a Zara perfume, but I also purchased this because I had this scent last year, which I absolutely loved, from Target. Whoops. Basic makeup. I brought quite a bit more this year because I know I'm traveling and going to like bars afterwards. So I brought everything I would do for my usual makeup. And then also this is all my earrings and necklaces and jewellery. Definitely bring a bum bag. This is so important for camp. I would use this if I was just a counsellor to take my stuff around camping, but I'd use this for days off now. And then also I use a tote bag. Newcastle uni, I don't even go there. Shoes wise, let me show you what I've got. So, classic Crocs. If you don't want to feel left out at camp, get yourself a pair of Crocs, get yourself some gibbets, get trading with the kids. I have brought with me this year walking shoes because I'm going to Colorado afterwards to hike. This is not essential at all whatsoever, but I have brought them with me. I had those Converse from a couple of years ago. I've not even touched them this year because I've brought other shoes with me that are more comfortable. I've got a pair of really old running shoes which I love, they're really comfy, but I haven't actually worn them this year because I've had my white Superstars and I just wear those every day. They're absolutely wrecked, they're 6 years old now. I brought them to camp because I knew they were comfy and they would go with outfits, and then I'll take them back to the UK if I have space, but if not, I'm not that bothered because they are 6 years old, and I will just buy a pair of new white trainers when I get home because I wear them every day, white trainers pretty much. I treat myself, do you know what I mean? I try to make sustainable choices. 6 years old, I feel like it's quite old for a pair of trainers. I've got my Shabbat tethers here, and then my normal tethers. Love these, so comfy, and they get really smelly, but that's fine, you just wash them when you get back to the UK. I've got 2 pairs of flip-flops because these are my shower shoes I've had for the last 2 years, but I couldn't remember if I'd left them here or chucked them out, so I bought a new pair just in case, just the £1 ones from Primark, but turns out I'd left these ones anyway. But definitely get a pair of shower shoes. Really random, but if you've got retainers, bring yourself a retainer pot so you can keep them in water. Bring these toothbrush cover lids. Oh my goodness, these are so important because the bunks are going to be gross, so bring them. I also have my makeup remover, which I use in the UK, which I've just brought here. The lighting is kind of funny because it's going dark, but I'm trying to think what else I brought with me. I have my digital camera, got my vlogging camera obviously, but digital camera is really good if you're not allowed your phone at your camp, which we're not allowed here. I also brought with me, which I got here in the US last year but took home to the UK because it's so good, is this metal insulated mug, but it's shaped like a mug, not like a travel mug, and then it has a topper on it. It keeps my tea so warm. I use it every single day. I will be taking it back to the UK. The only issue is it gets kind of gross, like I have to clean it using a toothbrush and hand soap. It's not killed me yet, but it is kind of disgusting. Oh, the only thing I do bring is one microfiber towel, but that's just because I know I'm traveling afterwards, so I want to have something that I can use to travel around with. Oh my goodness, I nearly forgot a watch. Bring a watch, please bring a watch. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more camp content from me, lots more to come. Lots already posted from the past 2 years. Uni content coming. I'm in my final year of uni. I go to the University of Salford, so if you're interested in that, subscribe, and I will see you very shortly. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Lots of love, lots of joy to the world, and I'll see you shortly.